10 bucks I got this for off Amazon, and for 10 bucks I cannot complain about the quality one bit. The handle is larger than I expected, which gives me more gripping options than I expected, quite a few more. So I'm actually pretty happy with the feel of it in the hand. The build quality itself is quite good. The tolerances are nice. There are no jagged edges around things. You know, things are finished off pretty well. The blade actually came usably sharp right from the factory. I went ahead and honed it just a little bit, just on a little bit of a micro edge. The serrations are well done, well shaped, and only cut from one side, which makes it a lot easier to maintain rather than ones that are cut from both sides. The weight is okay. It's a little bit on the lightweight side for its size, I feel, but it's not bad. The only one thing that I really don't like is the clip. It's very stiff, very, very, very stiff, much more than it ought to be. I think it's still usable, but if you're going to put it over a belt, that's going to be a little bit rough. Just putting it into a pocket depends on the thickness of the material, I would say. The action on this, you know, it's not spring assisted. The action is good. It's smooth. This is a concave thumb stud. It does have one on either side, which is good, necessary. Really smooth and very easy. It has just a very small, very gentle detent holding it back. It doesn't really want to stay in that much, but there is something there. But it's just so easy to deploy this with one hand, and in fact, you don't even need to hit the thumb stud because of how little force is actually holding it in. You can just flick it open. So yeah, it works out pretty well. The only thing that I don't like about it particularly is the angle, the overall angle of the whole thing. For utility's sake, I wish that it was angled forward just a bit more. I mean, you can see that tip. If you draw a line right through here, that tip just barely extends out past that point. I wish that you could get a little bit more of that so that you don't have to angle your hand down quite so much. So this is definitely going to be used for drawing across or like this, and I think a little bit less of the carpet knife kind of use as far as its optimal ergonomics. But again, for 10 bucks, if you like this shape, if this is the type of knife that you want to get for utility's sake, for rope cutting, fabric type materials, you know, really this is a knife that is really designed to be used for specific purposes. And if you understand those purposes, and this is the type of thing that you're going for, and you just want to spend a small amount of money, this is actually going to work out pretty well. And I do appreciate those serrations for tougher jobs, and you're going to come across like this, get in trouble a little bit, and then just saw across a bit. Yeah, this works out quite nicely.